Ever thought your country's climate policy could land them in hot water, or should we say, melting ice caps? Well, that's exactly what happened to Switzerland recently, no thanks to its lukewarm approach to the climate crisis. Imagine this. Switzerland, like that one student we all know, thought they could get away without doing their homework. But Mother Nature, that strictest of all teachers, wasn't having any of it. And her teaching assistant? None other than the International Court in France. This unlikely duo handed out a stern lesson in responsibility. Over 2,000 Swiss women brought a case to the court, arguing that Switzerland's lackadaisical efforts to reduce emissions and meet climate targets were in fact infringing on their human rights. Rights to protection from the adverse effects of climate change, to be precise. And lo and behold, the court agreed. The verdict? Switzerland, you've been caught red-handed. Or should we say, carbon-handed. This landmark ruling has made it clear that failing to adequately address the climate crisis is not just an environmental faux pas, but a violation of human rights. This isn't just a slap on the wrist for Switzerland, though. It's a wake-up call echoing around the globe. The ruling is legally binding, meaning Switzerland will need to hit the books, or rather, the renewable energy resources, and put some serious effort into their climate policy. But it's not all bad news. This could mark a new chapter in climate litigation. With this verdict, the court has set a precedent that could influence other human rights-based climate cases worldwide. The message is clear. If you don't clean up your act, Mother Nature and her justice-serving sidekick won't hesitate to put you in your place. So if you thought your mum nagging you about cleaning your room was bad, imagine being scolded by the entire world for not cleaning your country's carbon footprint. Now imagine being the butt of the joke at a worldwide comedy roast. That's kind of what happened to Switzerland. But the roast was about climate change, and the audience was every climate activist on the planet. Picture this: Switzerland, known for its neutral stance and love for chocolates, finds itself in the spotlight, but not for its velvety truffles. Instead, it's for something a little less sweet and a lot more heated: climate change. This is like being known for your impeccable fashion sense and then showing up at a party in your pajamas, only the party is global, and the pajamas are a metaphor for inadequate climate policies. In a twist that could only be likened to dropping your ice cream on a hot summer day, an international court ruled that Switzerland's lackluster approach to climate change violated human rights. Yes, you heard that right. Their love for neutrality in world affairs didn't quite extend to the climate crisis, and it seems they've been caught with their lederhosen down. But why does this matter to the rest of us, you ask? Well, it's kind of like a domino effect. You know, when you line up a bunch of dominoes and knock one over, causing all the others to topple? Only in this case, the dominoes are countries, and the thing being knocked over is their ability to ignore the climate crisis. This landmark ruling might just be the push that world leaders need to get their act together. It's like when your mom tells you to clean your room and you don't, and then she takes away your video games. Suddenly, cleaning doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Only in this scenario, the room is our planet, and the video games are, well, let's just say the stakes are a bit higher. So countries might want to start their spring cleaning early this year, and by cleaning, we mean their climate policies, not their attics. But hey, every cloud has a silver lining, or should we say, every smog cloud has a green lining. With the recent international court ruling, it seems Switzerland got more than just a slap on the wrist. Picture this: the world's countries are all lined up for a race. The finish line, a cleaner, greener future. And Switzerland, well, let's just say they've been enjoying the scenic route a little too much. But then, the international court steps in, like a stern race official, waving a yellow flag. Switzerland, you're not running fast enough. You're not reducing your emissions swiftly enough. You're not meeting your climate targets. You're violating human rights. Oh, the drama. Now, Switzerland, red-faced and panting, has no choice but to pick up the pace. And here's where it gets interesting. Because when one runner starts sprinting, it tends to make the others look at their own shoelaces and think, hey, maybe we should start moving a little faster too. And so, the ripple effect begins. This landmark ruling could spur countries worldwide to accelerate their own transitions away from fossil fuels. It's like a global wake-up call, a starting gun for a race towards a cleaner, greener future. But let's not forget, this isn't just any race. This is a marathon, folks. It's going to take endurance, resilience, and a whole lot of sweat and tears to reach that finish line. But the reward? A world where the air is cleaner, the seas are healthier, and our planet is a little bit safer for all of us. So buckle up, folks, because it seems like we're in for a climate policy marathon. And remember, it's not about who finishes first. It's about who manages to save the planet on time.